All right, back here in the kitchen as we continue Kingsport Restaurant Week, and we got Debi Tabor from Mustard Seed Cafe. And I'm going to tell you something. I was over there. Amy was here with you, and you were putting this together, and I was like, man, I wish I was over there. I'm here now. This you got it to this point.
I've got it to this point.
And it looked. I told you I could just grab a spoon and go to
did
work.
when you came over
I could
here.
just go to work right there, but no, you got more to do.
Well, now earlier I had the bacon. You can place the bacon on top of
inside or on top.
Right, but for our vegetarian patrons, we keep it to the side. If you want bacon, if you can we put it on the top.
Right.
But you can put it in. Now you notice here, I don't think I have enough cheese. This thing needs cheese. It just.
I like the way you think. There's never enough cheese.
There's never enough cheese, you know. And it makes it pretty on the top.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Of course, and this is just the cheddar cheese. And again, you can put in any cheese, Colby Jack, any of the sharp cheddar, medium cheddar, whatever your family likes.
And I love recipes like this because you can customize it any way you want to.
Any way you want to.
To your taste.
Exactly.
Yes.
Next, we're going to put the pretty stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
We're going to put some grass on it. We're going to put some parsley.
Add a little more color to it.
Add a little bit more color. If your family doesn't like parsley, don't put it in there.
Put some green onions. Do whatever you like on there. Yes.
Yes, I'm put some chives now.
Of course.
And again, this makes it just. Isn't that pretty? Now you want. Where's your spoon?
Well, it's right over here. If you want me to get it, I can go to work.
You can go to work on this, huh?
Because you mentioned too, you know, having those tomato and cheese sandwiches, a little mayo.
Yes, isn't that wonderful?
You're just taking it to a new level.
It's a new level. You could serve more people.
Oh yeah.
You
well, I don't know. Amy and I could probably eat that.
Eat half it. So now it's ready to go in the oven, 350.
Okay.
And I usually say 25 minutes to 45, depending on your oven.
Okay.
You know, because some people's oven just jump right in. Now, I like it. A lot of people will get the crust really brown.
Okay.
You know, it all depends on what you like. It's all up to you. So there it is, ready to go into the oven.
So that's what it's going to look like. Now you're going to show us what one looks like when it comes out.
Let's get over here when it gets out.
I'm going to slide this one over. There you go, and I'll move this can right there.
I'm going to move this here.
Okay.
And of course, I always. There it is.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
There's that. This does not have the bacon on top yet.
Yes.
This is just with the. Now this is in the pan.
Can
here.
I scoop up just and show our viewers what that's going to look like on the inside?
Ahead.
I'm just going to scoop
it's
that.
It's always a little trick on pulling out the very first piece. I'm
just going to hold it right there.
Okay.
There you go.
Now what I did, it's always, as I said, the first piece is always the dreaded one because that's the one you tear up. Well, if you've got it in a little aluminum pan, take it and cut out the sides.
Take your scissors.
That's what I did. I took the scissors and then work it out. And then there you go. Now, if you want to refrigerate it and then pull it out, you can microwave a piece about 15 seconds, and it'll just be like it came out of the oven.
But I think it's like right out of the oven, probably the ultimate time
to eat
it.
Yes, it would be. And so people just love it. We'll just sprinkle a little bit. Hold that up again.
All right.
So you can see what it looks like.
I'm going to scoop that up.
We're just going to make everybody jump up and see if they have a
crust bacon on there.
And have tomatoes, and there they go.
There you go. Now, do you serve this by itself? Can you serve it with a salad?
Salad.
Yeah.
We have now my sister-in-law. She wants our tomato basil soup and tomato pie.
She loves tomatoes.
She loves tomatoes. She does. And you can have a salad. You could have a bowl of soup, chili. Just anything you would like, and people just love the tomato pie.
And this is one of those dishes. You know, we have a lot of dishes that you serve during the summer, or you serve during the winter when it's warm or cold. You could do either or with this one, because if you could serve it cold.
Yes, you could serve it
summer,
cold. Yes, you could. It's just one of those recipes that people. They'll say, "Can I have your recipe?" We say, "Sure, you can have the recipe." There you go.
Well, the lady that shared it with you, you want to share it with other people.
Yes, you want to share it. She was so very nice. It was a little restaurant down in Daphne, Alabama, and this was her client's favorite, her patron's favorite. So there you go.
Now, how many of these would you all make in a week?
Oh.
Can you get to the point where you can make them in your sleep, I guess?
Yes. 20.
About 20 of them a week? Oh, man.
20, you know. And there are some days people come in and they'll call and say, do you have an extra tomato pie? I want
Now, do
this."
people come in and buy a whole pie?
Oh, yes, buy the whole quiche.
Take it home?
Or the pie.
Yeah.
Yes, they sure do.
And you know, talking about quiche, talking about you have great menu. I was looking at your
Thank
website
you.
this morning. You have a lot of great stuff, and you got names for all your
Yes.
sandwiches. I love that.
Thank you.
What are some of your big sellers on your menu?
Okay.
Besides the tomato pie.
The Connie is an original sandwich.
Okay.
And we started with that.
Yeah.
It's a ham sandwich with bacon and green apples
Ooh,
on it,
that's
which
a
is
nice
kind of
combo.
odd. And the lady that made it the first time, built the sandwich and ate it, she said, "Eh." And so then we made a little special sauce for the mayonnaise. It's it's got a little secret ingredient in there.
Oh.
And she said, "Oh, that's good enough to eat." She just had it and was eating it. So we have a lot of people. Connie,
Yeah.
the Micah and Jared are my children.
Okay.
So-
Well, we're going to come back. Maybe we'll
Okey
finish up
dokey.
the show here. We'll
Sounds
talk a little
great.
bit more about it. But Debi Tabor, we appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very
It is
much.
the Mustard Seed Cafe right there in downtown Kingsport.